Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing well. I wanted to do this weekly video to go over a couple of important things with you guys. We do have a couple of assignments coming up with the compositions as well as our midterm orals, so I'll be going over that information. This weekend, you guys do have to turn in the rough draft for our first composition, and you're going to do this through quizzes. And I'm going to show you guys how to access that. That's going to be due this Sunday by midnight. Okay. And then after, we also have VHL activities that are going to be due this Sunday by midnight. Then after that, we have spring break, so there's nothing that's due that week. When we come back from spring break, I will send you guys a an updated version of your rough draft that has some comments on it from me, so you guys can incorporate those comments into your rough draft, so that way you can turn in your final draft by March 28th, that Sunday before midnight. And then the following week, we're going to have our midterm oral exams, and those are going to be through Adobe Connect. What I'm going to do is send you guys an email letting you know that you and your partner, your current partner, together need to come up with 3 times during this week, Monday through Friday, March 19th through the 23rd, that you are available. Both of you are available, and send them to me. So I need 3 separate times. And this way I can choose which time it best works for my schedule, and then I'll let you guys know via email. So when you do email me, make sure that you copy your partner on there, so that you guys can both know when the time is that we're going to meet, and then I'll keep the list also on D2L. Try to give me different days and times. Don't just do it like Monday, March 19th at 11, 11:15, and 11:30. Okay, I need a little bit more flexibility than that. Sometimes I'm not going to be available during those times. So maybe Monday morning and Tuesday evening, something like that. And that week we don't have any partner dialogues, so that kind of takes the place of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go up to quizzes. And you guys can scroll down to the rough draft composition 1. It already became available starting on yesterday, the 28th at 6 a.m. So you have from now until Sunday at midnight to turn this in. So we'll go ahead and do a preview so you guys can see what it looks like. You do only have an hour and a half to complete the quiz, to complete the rough draft, okay? So make sure that you guys submit it within that time, because if you do not, then it won't submit it to me, and then I don't have anything to get feedback, to give you guys feedback. Okay, so you guys have had this prompt already. It's on our module 3. It says, write about a person who impacted your life. Use the preterite and imperfect tenses to describe the person and what he or she did to impact you. So it does need to be at least 300 words in length. Okay, and then this is here where you will write it. So you'll write it in this space, and then you'll save it and submit. Okay, make sure that when you do submit, you put it here, submit quiz. One thing that I would say that you guys should do is copy and paste your rough draft so that you also have access to it afterwards. That way you can look at your original version and then the version that I'm going to be giving you, with all of my comments and suggestions for improvement. Okay, so that's the one thing that we have to do for this week. We also have some VHL activities that are going to be due this weekend on the 4th. Okay, and I'll go ahead and go through the partner chats. So we have estructuras en que piensas and estructuras opiniones. So it looks like now we're going to be in the module 3. So we'll go over those in just a second. I just want to make sure that you guys all see this as well. So we don't have, our spring break is coming up, so we're not going to be having exercises for the 11th. There's nothing that's going to be due then. We do have VHL activities that are going to be due on the 18th. And then this week right here, 19th through the 23rd, is when we're going to be doing our midterms. So we don't have anything due that following Sunday. And then after this week, you guys will get new partners. And then you'll complete the remaining partner dialogue activities with your new partner. And I'll be assigning those this week. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through what you guys are going to have to do for the partner dialogues this week, the estructuras. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, so here's one of them. Here's the icon. It shows me what we need to do. We have opiniones. En parejas, combinen las expresiones de las columnas para formar opiniones. Luego improvisen 3 conversaciones breves basadas en las oraciones. Okay, so make sure that you guys are going through here in partners, combine the expressions from the columns to form opinions. Later, improvise 3 conversations that are brief based on these sentences. Okay, so that's what you guys are going to be having to do for this section. We'll go through and exit here and get back on VHL. Sorry, guys. Okay, activities, module 3, estructuras. Okay, so we went through opiniones, and then we also are going to be doing opuestas, which is opposites. Oh no, this isn't the, sorry, this isn't the partner chat. So I'll go through and look for the partner chat. Here it is, ¿en qué piensas? Here's the other partner chat that you guys have to do for this week. Piensa en algunos de los objetos típicos que ves en la clase o en tu casa, un cuadro, una maleta, un mapa, etc. Tu compañero o compañera debe adivinar el objeto que tienes en mente haciéndote preguntas con pronombres. Okay, so think of typical objects you're going to see either in a classroom or in your house, a map, a painting, suitcases, sofas, anything like that. You do have, for this, you do have to know the gender of the noun that you're describing. So that's why it's important here. And it has the articles beforehand. These are un and una. So it's like a or an in English instead of the. It's a different type of article. But this indicates here to us that it is going to be masculine, and this indicates that it's feminine. Right? So then those are things that we have to know in order to understand how to use the object pronouns. Okay, so those are things that you're going to have to think about. You do have to know if it's el or la, like la cama, la mesa, things like that. So the different things that you might see, la computadora, el pupitre, different things that you might see either in a classroom or in a house. Okay. And that way it'll help you be able to use the object pronouns. Okay, so those are our partner chats for the week. And then, oh yay, it locked me out. I accidentally got out of it. So that's what we have for this week. And let's go ahead and go to module 3. Just so I can make sure that we know everything that we're doing. So March 4th, you guys are going to turn in the rough draft. Then after that, I will turn into you by the 11th, the revised compositions with my comments, and then you guys will have another week by the 18th to turn in the final draft of the composition. And you don't do that through quizzes, you do that through assignments, and that's going to be up here on our D2L page. And you'll see here, Composition 1 Final Draft, March 18th, 11:59 p.m. This is where you have to turn it in. Don't turn it in anywhere else because I'm not going to look anywhere else for it. If you don't turn it in here, then it's not going to get graded. And that's pretty much all that we have going on. I know spring break is coming up, so just try to get this done before you guys have anything else that you need to do. Please review your grades on D2L. I have been updating those. If you have any questions, please let me know. That way I can help you guys. I do meet through Adobe Connect here, and I'll show you the link. Office hours. So this is where when I join a meeting, when I meet with students, this is where I meet with them. So if you guys need to meet with me, please let me know. I'm available this week. I'll be available during spring break as well if you guys have any questions, just a little bit more limited because I do have some work that I have to finish. But other than that, please let me know if you need any help with anything, if you have any questions about the comments. When you're looking through your grades, please make sure that you're looking through both the feedback section. So there's like a written feedback that I write, and then there's an assessment section where I choose different scales based on the rubrics. Okay, so make sure that you guys are going through those. And if you guys have questions about your grades still, let me know so I can go over those things with you. All right, guys, well, I hope that you have a great day and we will be chatting soon.